Hey my friends, welcome back to the Venetian Arts. My name is Preetham and I'm here to help you to become a man with multiple options. Well, this video is a continuation of our series on beginner's guide on approaching girls. If you haven't checked out the first video, please make sure to check that out. The link will be in the description. So hey my friends, welcome back. So in the previous video, we did spoke about left brain, right brain. And also, your only weapon in attracting girls is your tongue. We spoke about the art of rambling and also recommended a movie to you guys. Now, here's the roadmap of where we are. We did cover how to keep the conversation flowing, and in this video, we are going to talk about sparking attraction. Now, you do remember the 4-step framework. We covered everything about open. Now, in this video, we are going to talk about spark attraction. Now, if you do skip this step, here's the question. If you skip this step, what will happen is you'll end up in the dreadful friend zone. Yes. So what most of the guys do is they open and they completely skip this part and they try to jump on building rapport, which is building the deeper connection. And what happens is eventually they just get thrown into the friend zone. The girl draws the line and she's like, nope, you're not supposed to come out of this. Now this is the trend in our videos. We address one big problem and then we'll come up with a solution. Now the big problem in this video is worldview and paradigm. Now what's that? As humans, we tend to believe that everyone thinks and functions the same way we do. That's called worldview and paradigm. Everyone has a lens through which we see the world. Now here's a simple example to illustrate this problem. I have a question for you guys. What are girls attracted to? Is it looks? Is it money? Is it your height? Or is it your muscles? This is a funny picture of Arnold flexing to a grandma. Alright, girls are not attracted to any of these things. I see these things like limiting so many guys. Even in my Telegram community, guys were like, what's your height? Your height, if we are like 5'6", we cannot pick up chicks. We have to be over 6. I'm like, and even guys are like, dude, you're good looking. I'm like, what the fuck does that even have to do with picking up chicks? So none of these things are per se attractive to women. If you have these things, yes, it's a bonus. You don't really need any of these things to attract girls. If you have these things, yes, it's an added bonus. Now, you gave these answers because of your worldview and paradigm. You remember the problem I told you. The big problem is worldview and paradigm. And these sort of answers, whatever you gave because of your worldview and paradigm. As men, we are more visual creatures. If a single girl with big boobs, round ass, walks by you, you cannot help but feel a certain level of sexual tension towards her, right? As men, we like what we see. So if this sort of girl just walks past you, guess what? You cannot just help your eyes. You have to really fight yourself to not look at that girl. But men and women are different. The attraction mechanism in women is completely different than in men. You might have seen this for yourself. A pretty hot chick with a below average guy. And this drives you nuts. Like, is she blind? Can't she see that I'm far better looking that guy? Why can't I get girls? What has that girl seen in that guy? Like, dude, come on. I'm like 10 times hotter, like more good looking, whatever than that guy. Come on, she can do better. What do I lack? You start doubting yourself and get depressed and jerk off to porn. And every night, that's what you do. And you just cry yourself to sleep. Now coming back to our initial questions, what are girls attracted to? Girls are attracted to personality. Now girls are attracted towards personality. If you, like I said, the attraction mechanism in men and women is different. Men are more visual. Women get attracted to the vibe of a person, the personality. If you display certain type of personality traits which are naturally appealing to women, they cannot help but be attracted towards you. Nature has hardwired us in this certain manner. Just like the previous example with men. A girl with big boobs and big ass, dude, you cannot help yourself, right? Dude, you're naturally going to feel a certain level of sexual tension when that sort of a girl is around. The same way when a guy is displaying a certain personality trait, similarly, she cannot help but be naturally attracted towards that guy. Now the next big question here is, what are those personality traits? You might be like, yes Preetham, I do understand that the attraction mechanism in men and women is different. Men are more visual, women are more attracted towards personality. Now what are those traits? Basically there are 8 personality traits, and trust me, 8 might be like, oh what the fuck, 8? All you have to do is master 3 and you're good to go. So here are those traits: confidence, masculinity, humor, challenging, unpredictable, charming, sexual, social, intelligence. Now these are the 8 personality traits, alright? Now confidence, I don't have to talk about confidence. Every one of us knows what confidence is. And confidence is like the number one factor which girls are attracted to. Second is again, these are not in any particular order. Masculinity, if a guy is playing his gender role and if a girl is playing her gender role, which is feminine, there are opposite poles, right? Masculine and feminine. Those two are opposite and there will be a spark. You might have heard that girls like funny guys, humor, that's what it comes into. Challenging, if you are not always trying to please her and you are actually being a challenge to her, that's very sexy to women. Guys who do not just bend down for them, they just love those sort of guys. That's why that bad boys and that sort of thing comes into play. Unpredictable. If she gets to know your patterns, it's just boring. Women love fun. If you're like completely unpredictable, guess what? That's attractive to them. Charming, sexual, you carry this vibe around you, the way you look at her and this sexual vibe. Again, not being a creep, you're just flirting with your eyes. They love that thing. And also socially intelligent. Now you do need to know how the group game works, how the game theory, all these things do work. Alright? Now these were the 8 traits, and like I told you, all you have to do is master 3 traits. Now when I was this version 1.0, when I learned this material, I was like, okay, I'm going to master 3 things. And I was never like humor and all that thing never came natural to me, even though I learned it later. But these were the top 3 things which I mastered initially. First was confidence, masculinity and sexual. That's it. Once I was able to master these things, I created a character of mine. I do speak about character creation in my Alchemy of You course. That's out of the scope for this video. So I just created a character of myself which was being playfully arrogant. I was Mr. Nice Guy here. Once I was able to instill all these 3 traits into me, and I just became this person who was playfully arrogant. I used to tease them, challenge them. Don't take her shit tests, qualify her, and you are the prize. These were the traits which I put in my character. Now at the same time, once you have mastered these traits, also you have to also put in your energy and your vibe. This is the key. This is the key. I cannot stress this more. But once you're able to put everything and you are this person embodied all these traits inside you and you are a natural, boom. Once you're able to display these traits, women cannot help but be attracted towards you. That's where naturals are born. That's where your instincts come into play. So alright, do not skip the spark attraction part. If you skip this entire step, then what will happen is you are naturally going to get thrown into the friend zone. So yeah, thanks for watching this presentation. Back to the video. How was it? Did you enjoy the video? If you did enjoy the video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, and also please do subscribe to this channel. And what I want you to do is, this is very important, I want you to share this video to that one friend of yours who will find lots of value in this series. Now since you're already down, please do check out the link in the description for our Telegram community. That's where you'll find a training on how to become a man with multiple options. Also you'll find lots of in-field, and at the same time you'll get access to the 2 coaches. So lots and lots of value there. So please do check out the link in the description for our Telegram community, and also do make sure that the bell icon is turned on so that you will get notified about the new video which will be launching soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. My name is Preetham and I will see you in the next video.